Dude, I'm pretty sure this was just an entire fever dream. I mean, Texas winning the season opener 52-0 is literally the most electric thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I could not be more
You had to pinch
ecstatic
yourself
about
a
it.
couple times.
I mean, I slapped myself. I might have kicked myself, thrown myself down
You're
some
doing
stairs.
a couple other things to yourself.
I mean,
dude.
hey, whoa, that's
Jesus
inappropriate. This is a
Lord.
family
Guy went
show.
to the bathroom 4 times. during
This
the
is
game.
a family show, senor. All I know is that Quinn Ewers, who all y'all talk unending shit on.
He's the best QB2 in college football.
I
by
hate
far.
you so much. He had
True.
a near perfect game, 260 yards, 20 for 27, and 3 touchdowns.
And an
Granted,
interception.
I was just going to say the asterisk is that he threw the worst interception past the line of scrimmage, which would have been a penalty even if it wasn't picked off.
Everything was there.
Absolutely
I mean,
brutal.
That
But
was the only time the game was close.
His brain did just shut off for one play.
No, that was
he played a
literally-
great
it
game,
was-
and his brain just went like DJ.
Well,
but then
went
he made
three and
up for it
out,
with the no look.
interception. I mean, whenever there's like any sort of pressure, he plays different. When they're up, a touchdown.
He's doing no look Mahomes.
That's what I'm
throwing
saying.
it
I
over
mean,
the
that
weekend.
no
No, his
look
third
was
his
insane.
third
No look was
touchdown pass
fantastic.
The
was
no
the
look
best throw
was-
of the game.
No, Quinn played a good game.
He did.
You-
Good game. He
Texas
did play.
looked
Good against
unbelievable.
Colorado State.
52-0, yeah.
They covered, which was
This Texas
Beautiful.
team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Great mortal.
It's
Great
your
mortal.
team, and I never like to juice them up too much. But last year I would watch Texas football games, even against bad teams. You can tell sometimes. This is kind of when we watch Michigan play Fresno State. You're like, there's a couple things here. Texas played a bad team. It wasn't a question. They are way more talented than they were last year.
Yeah.
Your defense looked fantastic.
they were
Receivers
hitting.
looked.
You were hitting
They were flying.
people hard.
Oh yeah.
And everyone looked juicy. Receivers were completely open the entire game.
Yep.
No matter who was throwing the ball. And
Isaiah Bond hit the
you
70.
kind of just had a plug and play running back system since every running back gets hurt. I don't know what you guys are doing in training camp.
It's like the Ravens back.
It's literally the worst thing of all time.
Maybe let these guys just chill and just like run the ball. But yeah,
No hard cuts.
You
in
looked
practice.
really good. And the one thing I did want to bring up, whatever you guys saw, go ahead and mention it, was just that Arch Manning is the real deal.
I mean,
he's
5 for 6, 95 yards, a touchdown.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
rushing.
insane.
And yeah,
And then 17 yards rushing, I think.
And
So
a touchdown.
over
And a
100
touchdown.
and a rushing touchdown.
So over 100.
2 touchdowns.
All-purpose, yeah.
And 110 yards in his drive.
I
So
mean, he's
no, I love-
perfect.
Arch Manning right now is by far a better quarterback than Quinn Ewers.
He was last
And
year
I'm
when
standing-
he was born.
And I'm
5 years
standing
ago.
on that. He's a Manning. You
He
know
is
this
a Manning.
this
He is a
family's
Manning.
bloodline is the most pure football bloodline in the history of time. Arch Manning,
It's true.
Saints legend. Peyton Manning, Super Bowl champion.
Colts
top
legend.
top three quarterback all time, Hall of Famer, bona fide. I mean, one of the best regular season quarterbacks ever, maybe. And then just football genius. Eli, 2-time Super Bowl
Kryptonite.
champion, beat Tom Brady twice, also future Hall of Famer. And then this is the next in line. It's just Arch Manning.
Archibald,
5-star
baby.
consensus guy comes in, never looks bad. He looks like Anakin Skywalker. I mean, the whole stadium
He's the
standing
chosen
ovation. He has everything going for him. And then you just have Quinn, who's like, he plays and he looks good. And
No.
it's
The
nice
difference-
to have him, but Arch is him. It's time to
Don't
hand
get
it
me
off.
wrong. I've never been more ecstatic about somebody debuting and just running down somebody's throat immediately to score a touchdown.
That first pass.
No, I mean,
You were
everything
making
about
noises I've never heard.
It
I've never
was
heard
the
about
first
anything
pass,
like
He
the
let
rush.
something out there.
I mean, it was just everything about it. But the thing is like we put Arch in because we were absolutely dominating. There was and you had all the momentum.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, we had beaten down
your
the
team
defense.
is
It's
good.
like,
Of course.
You're
You
gonna
know-
kill Colorado State.
I mean, yeah, that is true. We did kill Colorado State.
yeah.
But again, Quinn beat him down, kind of
Yeah.
trim the stub. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Trim
think
the stub.
I am
Shave the stub.
I feel
Yeah.
kind of bad, to be honest, for the rest of Texas, and I'll tell you why. I think this team is so uber talented on both sides of the ball. You are going to lose a lot of this team in the draft on both sides of the ball.
Yep. This is it.
I personally don't think Quinn Ewers is good enough to win a national championship at quarterback. So
He'll prove you.
I think, maybe.
Well, last year he has the more proof than you do right now. 'Cause last year he didn't.
That's
He wasn't
okay. Yeah,
capable.
that's true. That's
So-
true. Again, but like you said in the very beginning, this team looks like a different.
No, this team looks great, but I'm
Right.
saying I think, and this is an opinion, obviously, they look fantastic so far, But this feels like the year for Texas
Yep.
if they're going to run it. Like, Alabama just got a new head coach.
Yeah.
Like, you got the 12-team playoff. You don't have to beat Georgia in the SEC championship to get in.
Mm-hmm.
You have the pieces. Give Arch Manning a season to develop and let him hit the ground running in the playoffs.
Yeah,
and just see what you can
a
cook
great
with.
quarterback.
No, but he's not going to play. I'm saying
Yeah,
let him.
I mean-
he needs to have 10 games under his belt when you hit the playoffs, and let the Manning, the next coming, the chosen one, lead Texas to a natty. You can do it this year if you just hand off the reins.
I like the way Stark is leading this team, and I think the whole idea is, if we get into enough situations similar to last week where we were beating Colorado State or any opponent by a significant amount, we'll throw them in for a quarter or a
That's the
little
way
bit
the
more
backup
than
What if you're
quarter.
down by 17?
That's then we go with the guy who's tried and true, been with the Stark system for 3 years, and he can make shit happen.
So I'm saying, real quick, theoretical
3
scenario.
years.
Theoretical
2 years ago,
scenario. Yeah,
sorry.
theoretical
2
scenario.
years.
A year.
With Ohio State, yeah. Year and a half off season.
Sarkisian?
Year and a half off season.
Sarkisian, when was he at Ohio State?
No,
talking about Quinn Ewers?
Quinn Ewers.
Oh, I thought you said he's been in the Stark system for 3 years.
Yeah,
It's been a year and a game.
year and a half. Year and a half.
You're-
You're in a game. All right.
All right.
Real
Year
quick,
and a half.
theoretical
Year and a
scenario. You're playing Michigan next week, right?
Yeah.
First half, Quinn has 2 picks, has like 5 completions for 60 yards,
Mm-hmm.
and you are down 13 going into the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, Arch struts out on that field.
It's not happening.
How do you not put Arch in?
Why?
That's just because
If it's 3 quarters and you haven't been able to produce any offense, why would you not take a shot and say maybe
In-
this will change?
That's
In
not even
my
a shot. Just
opinion-
put in the A.
in my opinion, the
let the
reason
A's run.
I mean, I think that's pretty obvious. The reason why you don't do that is you have your entire season riding off this one guy who you named as your QB1. This is your guy to lead him to a natty.
No.
You're not going to destroy his
Not
confidence,
true.
take
That's what
away.
you see in the NFL all the time. Like the more talented backup, like they let the starter go. When
I
he
was-
struggles, they just put in
I'm
the
telling
backup.
you,
College is a little bit different.
I lived through this at Clemson. I was in
twice.
the stadium when this happened. Kelly Bryant, who took Clemson to a national champion or went to the national championship game the year before.
Yeah.
We lost to Alabama with Kelly Bryant in the national championship. We are 3-0 in our game 4. So he hasn't really lost very much. He's lost 1 game as a starter.
You could tell he
And
hasn't
then
looked.
he was struggling. We were down 10 at halftime. Trevor Lawrence, they just put him in. They make the switch. He's done. Kelly Bryant's just done. Put him in. National championship first season. Because they let the true 5-star, 1 overall, grow with this team. Most talented roster Clemson's ever had.
Quinn is also a 5-star.
No, but I'm saying you're real.
One's a more talented 5.
Arch Manning is the
caps
guy.
at 5. There's levels to 5 stars. The thing
you
about Quinn
watch him,
Ewers,
you know.
the thing about Quinn Ewers, right? And I want to say this. I don't think he's a. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback.
You've said that a trillion times.
No. In big situations. No. In big situations, I don't trust him. Okay, so he's not elite. I don't think he's elite. The thing with Quinn Ewers that probably Tyler could attest, like the same thing he probably saw with Kelly Bryant. When you see them play quarterback for your team, like against the good teams, like there's a ceiling.
You know what they are.
No, there's
Yeah.
a ceiling to how good this team can be, and with Arch, that ceiling is
It
way
unlocks
higher.
it. It
Yeah.
unlocks a different level for it. Yes.
But for some reason, I don't know why, I just feel like I have a weird feeling Quinn Ewers is going to get hurt.
I
Ooh.
would
Not
hate that.
against
I would
Michigan. I'm just
call-
saying.
Shocked.
I
Wow.
would fucking hate that.
No.
Wow.
I'm telling you,
He's
Mike.
calling the
I
shot.
would
No,
hate that.
Mike. I'm telling you
Wow.
right now.
He's telling you.
Quinn Ewers will not win you a national championship. He can't.
Arch Manning
He's
can't.
going to get hurt. Arch Manning's going to come in, and it's going to be scary for the rest of college football.
I ain't, dude. I've called for DeMar Hamlin. I've called for fucking what's his
Whoa.
name? Like,
Whoa!
Wait, it was never said.
You never agreed to that
Wow,
before.
holy
Mike
shit.
confirmed
Wow.
killed DeMar Hamlin.
Live first on the show. You heard it first. DeMar
Bang.
Hamlin.
We've always
I mean,
said
I-
it.
We've been saying this for a
Officers, we
year.
have them.
I didn't.
We got him.
We got
I
him.
made hints at Ricky Pearsall as well with the Josh Cowley.
He did.
Or Jacob Cowley.
You shot Ricky
You were in San
Pearsall.
Francisco last week, bro.
No, that's not true.
Jesus
That's not
Christ.
true. That's not true. But all I'm saying is I would never blatantly wish injury upon someone.
not
You just go on and
You
shoot.
just said you killed DeMar Hamlin.
He was legally dead.
I mean, I
You
predicted.
shot somebody.
You shot Brian Robinson.
You're a terrorist.
Okay, dude. No, we're being recorded. You can't say that.
Mike,
Like,
you're a terrorist.
All right, bleep out. Like, I might have to bleep out a couple
all
words.
right, we're done. The CIA is coming after
No
me.
fly
After
zone.
you, because you keep killing people.
Dude,
Mike.
the FBI is going to investigate all of us now. Jesus.
Oh God.
Well, because of you, I can't get clear or TSA pre-check. Okay, so
We're not leaving California for
if one of us goes down, we're all going
I thought
down.
that was because you brought a gun onto an airplane.
Okay,
couple
it was
times.
not a gun.
What was it?
the switchblade.
It was a box cutter.
Okay, I forgot it. Yeah, he didn't know he had it.
It
And
was a 9-inch box cut.
listen, I was bar backing. I use them to open wine boxes.
Yeah,
Okay.
And they thought you were
Shit
gonna kill
happens.
someone.
And yeah.
and the Glock just also happened to be there.
no, that's legal in Nevada.
An unbelievable coincidence.
I mean, come
Oh
on.
Lord.
Yeah.
Just wasn't
No,
walking.
I'm not wishing Quinn Ewers to get hurt. I'm just gonna say I saw it happen.
You thought you were. It's
the
your
future,
psychic.
he could
It's
I
your
mean,
my
psychic.
second.
some people on this table are bad people. I'm not a bad person. Okay.
No.
Shout out to Mark Hamlin.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
friend of the pod.
no, Mike. There's nothing I want more than Quinn Ewers to be healthy the whole season.
Because it'll prove Mario right.
No, because you guys won't win a national championship.
No, there's nothing I want more than Quinn Ewers to have a long and successful career as an insurance salesman, and Arch Manning to have an unbelievable career in the NFL. That's all I want.
Yeah.
And long, but healthy. He's gonna be healthy. He's gonna be healthy
what-
doing it.
that's what we
But
want.
Mario's psychic. You never know. I
love
wouldn't
that.
fade it. I wouldn't fade it, Mike.
I can't believe you just did that. That's incredible.
We just gotta end this with horns down, right?
Texas forever.
I would, but they covered
to a
last
natty,
week and they
baby.
made.
Oh yeah,
money.
shout out.
Texas to a
shout out to
natty,
cover.
baby.
Good teams
Never
win.
sweat.
Great mortal.
Good teams win. Great teams cover.
Because
Amen.
of Arch Manning, though.
No, we were covering before we put Arch in.
You don't never know, you know.
Arch made it safe.
Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
Arch saved the day.
You guys were only winning 38-0. The number was what? 32 and a half?
That's a soft 38-2. It's not a hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
It's a soft 30.
Arch got it to 52. It was never sweat.
Never
Yeah,
sweat.
it's a hard 52.
Okay.